Hey everybody, I'm Tim and welcome to Cigars Daily Live, coming to you from sunny Phoenix, Arizona with a Veterans Day spectacular episode tonight on Cigars Daily Live. We are celebrating the men and women who have served our country and provided us the freedoms that we enjoy every day, whether we take them for granted or we get down and kiss the ground beneath us. This episode is Veterans, Valor, and the Warhead returns, which, like, I spent the afternoon thinking, like, this is not, like, the Warhead returns is not what veterans want. Like, that's literally why they were there. They didn't want it to come in the first place.
Do not come.
They said, do not come. I'm going to come. All right. Hey, welcome to Cigars Daily Live. My name is Tim. I'm the host of the show, and all of you are the co-hosts. Your comments and questions will drive this episode. So whether you're watching on YouTube, on Rumble, on Facebook, or on our very own community on Cigars Daily Plus, I want to invite you to drop your cigar comments and questions. Put them down below. We're going to take them all the way through the episode. And of course, this show it's you know what? This is like one of the most popular shows on the internet about the topic of cigars, if not the most popular show. I think when I look, our average weekly viewing audience across the podcast, which, by the way, you can get this show as a podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, between the different platforms and our own platform, is somewhere between 8,000 and 10,000 people. Wow. So thank all of you for joining us for this. It's such a treat to have you here. I can't do this thing alone. I shouldn't do most things alone. In fact, this is one of the few times during the week where I don't have to wear a helmet, thanks to the fine people in this room. Sitting behind the camera is Billy, the cock of the
So
walk.
I was thinking, I'm going to.
How much is this going to cost?
Yeah.
I'm matching where my lady's energy is at. They're molting right now. So they are much more subdued. They're not. It's not spring. They're no spring chicken.
Chickens?
No, they look kind of gross. If you've ever seen a chicken molt, it's kind of gross looking, but they're chilling right now.
Do you have to reinforce them and tell them they're still beautiful?
I do. I go out there and I remind them, hey, just because you've lost all your feathers and you've got these weird bumps on you now.
That's good.
I'll tell you this.
That's good. That's a good man.
A lot of guys watch this show are married. They know exactly what you're talking about. Fantastic. Well, you're matching their energy. I appreciate it. Keep bringing us those updates through your chicken, whatever you're doing. This little thing right here.
Your chicken interpretive dance.
Yeah. And of course, sitting next to him is El Rey del Terrence.
Thank you.
Who, by the way, is also sporting his new Cigars Daily jacket, which you have seen today. Which just happened to arrive today. I got them a while ago and, quite frankly, promised them last year, so I didn't do that. Andrew S. says, but did Terrence's jacket say Cigar Daily instead of Cigars Daily? Did it?
I don't know.
I don't know. If there's a typo on one of these jackets,
no,
I'm going to...
No,
the S is on the other side. I did notice that.
China.
It's the S is on the other side. China. Oh, Cigar Daily. Yeah, we're not appropriating.
Habanos S.A.
Well, very good. And by the way, we got two of those jackets. And as we kick off the show tonight, I want to wish a very warm, very special happy birthday to my business partner here at Cigars Daily. Before that one gets away from me. Jim, my business partner here at Cigars Daily. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Jim. And he is over at his house right now. My wife, his daughter, is there cooking dinner for him and his family, and they're enjoying the show together, which is great. That's really what cigars are all about. cigars have brought my family together in a special way, and because of all of your support. Thank you, guys. And you can drop something in the comments. Say happy birthday to Jim. He is older than I am. And that's not for me to put out there. He's 69. No, if he was 69, I think he'd be exuberant about it. He'd be pretty excited about 69 at this point. That would be a great thing. By the way, I didn't introduce one more person on the show. The Hamburglar.
Hello.
Name pending.
Why is the Hamburglar British? Hello.
I don't know. I've just been doing this. I feel like it's a tip of the hat.
Milady.
Because at this point, I'm just Amber with a hat. You know, like.
Yeah,
lost
I
all
know.
meaning.
What's going to happen is eventually Amber's going to say or do something that I will focus in on with a laser focus to make fun of.
I can't wait.
And from that will become more. Although I got to say, Hamburglar works. Amber.
Yeah.
It's the name pending. We're going to get the forever name.
Yeah.
We need to get
So
that forever
Hamburglar
name.
asterisk, right?
Yeah.
I'll find my forever home eventually with the name.
Forever home. We got lots of birthday wishes for Jim here. Billy, just go ahead and get all those up on the screen. Just start scrolling through.
We got this birthday today.
Happy
too.
200. Oh, this is good. I thought that was for Jim. Happy 250th birthday. Damn, dude. He's not that old. Guys, come on. By the way, Veterans Day is tomorrow, but today is the 250th birthday of the United States Marines.
Hoorah!
Hey! Hoorah. Congratulations, Marines. You're old and still eating crayons, and that says a lot. It says a lot. All right. We're going to dive into the show. Drop your comments and questions down below. We're going to get them all the way through the episode, but we got a truckload of stuff to go through tonight. Of course, around the studio, we've got a very special project. Espinosa, Eric Espinosa to be specific, came out with this line of cigars called La Bomba, which is Spanish for the bomb. And which is a great idea. I guess.
Can you have Billy pronounce that, please?
Yeah, Billy, give us a shot.
La Bomba.
Hey,
I got that.
Congratulations. Oh, that's fantastic. That's one. First one, we got it. So this La Bomba eventually morphed into a limited edition release called the La Bomba Warhead, which was clever. And then every year, Eric started releasing La Bomba Warhead cigars, typically very dark, very bold. I believe broadleaf, or are they Mexican San Andreas?
I believe it alternates.
It alternates. It's a different blend each time. He's done different sizes and vitolas of these blends, and now it's morphed into the La Bomba box because the cigar is already a smash hit for fans of Espinosa cigars and for aficionados all over. It's something to look forward to every year. And then last year, he did these wooden boxes in the shape of sort of the old vintage looking bomb. And those were, people loved those. It was a piece of wall art when you were done with the box.
Mm-hmm.
And they looked beautiful, but were impossible to make. And so let's see, El Lecheron says, is there a cigar or cigars in there? In here? Yeah. Yes. I think all of these do. So this year he worked with a factory to have these La Bomba tins made. And so each one is a 10 cigar tin. And this is some of the most creative and unique cigar box work that I've ever seen in my entire life. And he was so popular, he did a redux. So did a re-up of the La Bomba number 1, the original. He did a re-up of the La Bomba number 11. Number 6.
No, 6. That's going to be
And
the
then
white one.
This year's is the La Bomba 11.
Mhm.
So it's a hell of a project. Very excited about it. And let's see. We got one from Gabriel Joseph, said, smoked the 601 Warhead last week. G8 great smoke.
I think he's missing an R.
Oops, sorry. I did that. All right. I want to cover a bunch of stuff. I want to take some comments. You can put them up, Billy. I'll take the comments from the people.
You got to be sad, though.
Sad about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
This
has
is
the wilting rose emoji.
Luke, I had a chance to buy one at my local brick and mortar, but alas, I made the stupid decision not to. And then he posted an emoji of the rose from Beauty and the Beast. For some
maybe
reason.
he's the beast, and that's one of his petals that came off.
Yeah. That would seem just about right. Well, we're going to talk more about this project on the after party, and you can learn more about the Warhead and La Bomba and what went into this project and what what it looks like today. All right, drop your cigar comments and questions down below. Tonight we got a lot to do. One of those things is going to be saluting our men and women in uniform, the guys and gals that keep us safe from things in the world, and that's a big deal because we want to celebrate them, especially tomorrow. I hope you got somebody in your family that you're reaching out to, texting, emailing, faxing, whatever it is that you still do, and thanking them for their service to our country. And Billy looks like he just laughed and read something maybe that he can't. No, he can put it up. Okay. Brian Bennett said, smoking in the cold, no heater in the garage door open, snow outside. Got my beanie. Got my Bernie Sanders gloves on. Oh, that's good. Mittens. His Bernie mittens. Still one of the greatest memes.
Oh,
the week that Bernie mittens took over the internet was one of the greatest things that ever happened.
Simpler times, you know.
Simpler times.
Yeah.
Simpler times. All right. Any big plans around the studio for Veterans Day? Has anyone got a barbecue going? This is what we do now to celebrate things. Is we cook meats. What are you guys doing?
Working.
I'll be here. Yeah.
Are you cooking meats for everybody tomorrow?
Ooh.
No, but I'm clearly looking for the opportunity to puff on my cigar behind the camera. I'm like, hey guys, what are we doing? Billy's like, working. I'm
working.
It is Taco Tuesday, though. You know,
so. Is it Taco? Tomorrow is Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, Veterans Day and a Taco Tuesday.
Ooh.
Billy, let's take another comment so Tim can do
Thank you for the love of God.
All right, Terrence, this one's for you.
Okay. All right, for sure. This is from William Peniche.
Prince William.
Prince William.
Prince William.
I know you don't have to put Toscano cigars in a humidor, but should you? In my opinion, for long-term storage, yes.
What?
I'm doing a science project right now where I took some Toscanos and put them in my truck about this time last year and just have let them
do their
sit
thing
there. So now I want to smoke it and see how it has held up over a year.
I had a couple boxes of like macchiato and vanilla that have been on top of my breakfast nook for a while / bar. And like at like some point in the last like 2 months, they just haven't had the same kind of construction that I'm used to from them. Like the wrappers are starting to fall off and whatnot. So if you're going to go through them in about, I don't know, a couple months, yeah, sure. But if it's longer term storage, I would definitely recommend
Could you say... Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, for the love of God.
Could you say the only way to find out is with a cut and a light?
Well, because
Toscanelos and Toscanos are already pre-cut.
They're pre-cut.
That almost worked.
You can cut them in half. That's like their claim to fame. They're fire cured. You can cut them in half. They call it the friendship cigar because you can share one with a friend. Here's the problem. If you have enough Toscanos that long-term storage is a concern, they're at like a 15, 25-minute smoke. They come in packs of 5. Like, it's like, get a pack, and then you smoke through it in whatever, a week, 2 weeks, something like that. In those periods of time, no. You should never have to worry about your Toscanos having to be anywhere near a humidor. Now, if you walked into a place and they had a fire sale and you got 10 boats of Toscanos, then I guess, yeah. I mean,
would you like to buy some Toscanos?
Sure.
I got 10 boats.
I got 10 boats for you right now. You know what? Back your truck up to the front door right now, sir. Yeah. I'll say this. I buy them in that quantity personally, and I do keep them in a humidor. But that being said, I also don't ever smoke them. So I go through them somehow still very quickly. Does that make sense? Did that make no sense? The studio audience was like, what? Zach Fox says 15 minutes. Y'all be chiefing on them. No, it's okay. Just to be clear, there's Toscanos and then there's Toscanellos. Okay. Yeah. There's an NBA basketball team size, and then there's a Pee-wee league. Pee-wee league. Yeah, the hockey size. Canadian hockey team size.
This is that's not.
Terrence got it right away.
Let's pick another sport.
I was really searching
there's the NFL size, and then there's the Pop Warner size. Can we go with that? Okay.
Everybody's of adult age.
Sport for the other size, and I couldn't think about it.
Children's sports exist, guys.
Bobsled team size? No, I don't know.
Not the Jamaican one.
Thank you, Matt Coyne. Matt Coyne says a Tim size. Yeah.
There we go.
NFL linebacker size and the Tim size. Those Tim size ones are like 15, 20 minutes.
Tim just wishes he could go 15.
Oh, I wish.
Don't take a comment from the wrench right now.
No, don't do that. Hopefully she's
too busy cooking dinner.
True.
Yeah,
What is
she
cooking? Do we know what she's making?
No.
No.
But I do know that this is something I've learned in 15 years. If the wrench cooks dinner for you, you are a fortunate person. She is extremely skilled, a very, very skilled person at what she does. All righty, let's keep it on cruising. I got a comment from Archangel.
Ooh.
I work a short 8-hour shift tomorrow. I'm a nurse, so that's short. That's very true. Then I'm taking my kids to an escape room for my birthday. Then we're grilling up some steaks and having a bonfire. Gonna be amazing. That sounds exactly like the birthday of someone who's a nurse who has kids, because everything happening on your birthday is you doing things for other people. That sounds pretty average. Can anyone associate with that here? It's like, yeah, all of us can. You go through that in life long enough, and eventually your birthday is just another day where people somehow still expect quite a bit from you.
I think the amount of people in this room that have kids is not that high.
Not that high.
It's like 50%, maybe.
Not even 50. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know about the studio audience.
The studio audience is silent on this matter.
Okay. They may or may not have kids that can't be charged.
All right.
Yeah, so it's what is that, a 4-3 split right now? Yeah.
Well, the people at home can't see.
The people at home, we yeah.
All right.
That's why they can't be
go.
here in the live studio audience. They got to take care of their kids, put them to bed.
Leche Roy says, I Googled Leche Burra, and it took me to a whole different website, and I'm on an FBI watch list now. Let's chat about Leche Burra really quick. Listen, I want to acknowledge for all of you right now the very awkward thing about this project that I did with Steve Saka. Daily Edition Cigar. First looks are going to happen at Cigartopia, which, by the way, November 22nd, Cigartopia Isla del Sabor is happening at the Cigars. Excuse me. Happening at the Cigars Daily HQ, and Steve Saka will be there along with Terrence Riley will be there with these axes. Did I move the axe?
Yep, there you go.
You got it right there.
I've still got my Aganorsa axe. Thank you for the
letter
picture
opener.
of that so people can see it. It's a cigar cutter. It's a letter opener. It's
Not
a
a weapon.
solver.
You could flip a steak in your air fryer with it.
You could you could I mean, you could do anything you need to do with a steak, really. Anyway, lots of cool stuff going on there. The Aganorsa Rare Leaf Reserve Connecticut, which the box for that is actually sitting under all these La Bomba boxes here. This is going to be a smash hit of a party.
Mm-hmm.
The best food in Arizona. And so I am doing all of the planning for that. But I've been talking with Steve Saka about this project, which he picked the namesake for. Leche Burra is the name of a Nicaraguan caramel candy that people love down there.
Mm-hmm.
Up here, it means donkey's milk. Now, I'm not sure what your acquaintance is, your level of acquaintance with the anatomy of a donkey. But if you've ever had donkey's milk, I pretty much bet it was in Tijuana. And so this is it's a kind of how do I say this? Thank you, Terrence. It's not proper, but it is what the cigar is called. It's named after a candy, and inadvertently something else very gross. This is something I learned from a guy that I used to work with. He was telling me about business statistics. He was a business statistician, and he was talking about the importance of language barriers. I've talked about this in the lounge. I think the studio audience has probably heard me. Language barriers when you release a new product. He mentioned a Chinese company that had made a energy drink, a Chinese energy drink. It did very well in China. So they came to the United States to move into the American market. When they did this, they did not do the research on how the Chinese words would transition into English. So they didn't do a, what does it mean in Chinese? What does it mean in English? They just took the Chinese characters
and phonetically
translated them with hooked on phonics into English letters, and then printed off a bunch of energy drink cans that said on the side, cow piss, and launched that bad boy in the United States. And obviously it sold extremely poorly. Some Chinese energy drink company.
No, but what year?
I don't know what year this was. I honestly have searched for it. I would get a can of cow piss today and try it, just to try it. But in any case, we did know what Leche Burra translates to. We know that it means donkey's milk, and we are going to go ahead and get behind that one. And I think we're going to charge forward with it full tilt.
Yeah.
As hard and as fast as we can go to get Leche Burra in everybody's world. But I've also got some of the Leche Burra candies, and they were just absolutely astoundingly amazing.
We're going to go back to some Veteran Day shout outs.
Okay.
And you know
will you take a few of these for me?
I'm going to take a few. And you know how there's call signs for specific MOSs if you're a pilot, if you're doing that kind of stuff. And some people get cool ones like Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick. Yeah, Eagle Eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goose.
Yeah.
This
Goose.
one.
You guys have only seen Top Gun, huh?
Never met anyone in the Air Force.
This one's a little rough. I'll let you read this.
It's a little rough.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. This is Julie Floor, who's a regular on the show. Hi, Julie, and hi, John. Happy Veterans Day to my husband and fellow cigar smoker, John Floor, VAQ 131. Thank you, Duck Butt. John's call sign for your service. Duck Butt.
That's
Duck
brutal.
Butt.
That's brutal.
All the cool ones were taken.
I'm sure there's a list, and he just gets the list.
I'd rather go by Quack Ass at that point. Like, it sounds cooler, rhyme a little bit. Like, I'd rather Quack Ass.
I think that maybe Julie could give us a little bit more than that. In any case,
Did they just run out of things? They start slapping butt on the end.
yeah,
I'd rather take Tiger's ass.
He's like,
or
I'm
something
Duck,
like
and another guy's like, I'm Duck, and he's like, shoot.
that. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Well, thank you for your service, John.
Thank you very much.
Even
for
with
your
all the
service.
jokes,
we
thank you for your
appreciate you.
service.
And Terrence is
Let's
trying to
not get
save it
lost
from
on the jokes.
the fact that we were bullying you, but let's face it, we're going to do it again. Yeah, Leche Burra. By the way, Steve Saka will be joining us for an episode of Cigars Daily Live following Cigartopia. So if you're not physically able to be at the big event and get the amazing food, you can watch the episode. Saka will be here. He will undoubtedly be talking for something like 4 hours without taking a breath. And when he does that, it will be some of it will be about Leche Burra, and the rest of it will surprisingly be about stuff that everyone's just completely enthralled by. So don't miss that episode. There'll be a first look at it there as well. Lots to see. All right. And by the way, now I think around the studio, have we all tried Leche Burra? Have I not given one to Billy yet?
Uh-oh.
I've not had one. No.
Oh, no.
One of
We have a
these-
list of things I need to gather.
Oh,
from
here
you.
we go.
What's on the list of things that you haven't tried?
Well, it's not so many tried. It's just I still don't have a AVC or a American Viking statue.
Oh,
Still
okay.
got to grab one.
What?
I know.
Really?
I know.
All right. What else do you need? You need one of the blue hats too?
I need one of the blue hats.
Okay, I can do that for you.
I got distracted because we had some about the cow piss energy drink. We have some new
Okay,
stuff
let's go
coming
back
in.
to that. Frosty Bear says it's a Japanese drink, cow piss, and it's milk based.
So I started researching that.
Frosty Bear, thank you very much. Cow piss.
More like Frothy
And it's
Bear.
milk based. That was a choice.
That was a choice.
That was a choice.
Choices
Yeah,
were
it's
made.
Decisions were
he's
made.
like, it's milk based.
All right, Billy. Billy, take us on a tour of what you've seen about cow piss.
So
Go ahead.
I'm talking to Gemini right now.
Terrence, you got to take the camera over there, bro.
Oh yeah.
Gemini says cow piss, also known as cow pico, in the U.S. is a popular non-carbonated, non-caffeinated Japanese soft drink with sweet and tangy yogurt-like flavor.
Yuck. It's tanky with a yogurt like flavor.
There
And
does
it's
not
milk
appear to
based.
be a specific energy drink called cow piss. Now, all right, let's go.
I'm
Google
clearly
Gemini.
the wrong audience to be enjoying that drink.
Ugh, I don't want that.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Have you tried it?
No.
Like, would you?
No, I was just talking about the language barrier.
Cow
Oh,
piss for everybody.
Cow piss all the way around. Yeah.
I guess.
Terrence and Amber are going to come in one day to a fridge filled top to bottom, front to back with, I don't know, I assume glass bottles of cow piss.
We got a
glass
new
jars.
sponsorship deal. You're like, this is what we get sponsored in out of
Yeah.
all things.
Yeah,
Cow
no, I quit caffeine 2 days ago. I'm just gonna have the headache rather than gulping down yogurt.
I know, guys. If Terrence doesn't seem fully like himself tonight, it's because of that.
He made poor choices.
A very
Yep.
poor choice.
Okay, let's keep going. I want to take all of your comments at home, but we've got a few things to dive into. I'm trying to pick what I want to do next. Haven's Blade. Cow piss is good. Didn't realize the translation. Oh, Calpico is good, is what he said. Calpico.
Same difference.
Same difference. Okay. All right. Keep dropping your cigar comments and questions down below. We're going to come back to them. This time of year only comes around once, that we celebrate our veterans the way that we should. And what we don't want to do is let this become another holiday that's just about, big sales at the appliance store and getting a cheaper TV and having a barbecue. We really want to celebrate our veterans here on Cigars Daily Live. We want them to feel honored. And it sounds like some of you have served before. So you can drop a comment right now if you've served, and you can say what branch, you can say where you served, and Billy might put some of those up. By the way, while you do that, my lovely wife, the wrench, has just popped into the comments here as well.
Ask her what she's making for dinner.
Everybody's saying, yeah, everyone wants to know what you're making for dinner, and I don't remember. Okay. Everyone's very excited to see Allison. Gosh, there's a lot of those. So we want to honor our men and women in uniform. Drop down below if you've served. But we're going to do this in a segment called Cigars Daily Salute to Our Veterans. Now, we want to honor people in the different branches of our military, but we want to do it Cigars Daily Lifestyle. And this show, if it's about one thing, it is about the sort of good-natured jabs, the ball busting that goes on in a cigar lounge, the kind of stuff where you walk in and everybody knows who you are, so they pick on all of your little inadequacies to make you know that you're at home, the same way your parents did when you were growing up. It's actually an absolutely beautiful thing. So we have prepared some salutes, some gratitude for the different branches of the military. We're going to go through them one by one. And if you have served in some branch of the military, like Jay says, he was in the Army in Bragg, Japan, Iraq. Did you have a lot of cow piss while you were there? All right. Calpico, 2001 through 2006. That's wonderful. And Mark Perkins also says, thank you to all that served. Okay. So we want to salute you. We're going to go through branch by branch here. And I want to start very first with, Billy, I want to get the comments that are really associated with our veterans for a little bit. Like AZ Born Texas Living here says, USMC, 8 years tours to Iraq, Afghan twice.
Wow.
That's amazing. And AZ Born Texas Living is one of our regular guys. Let's see. Michael Robinson says, Army, Fort Bliss, Texas. All right, guys, we want to salute you. And so our hats are off to you. We're thankful to you. We are puffing on our cigars tonight for you to celebrate you. And I'll start, and then we're going to go around the room. Each one of these has this for you. We're going to start with our Army veterans out there. If you're in the Army, I want to thank you personally and salute you. Hats off to you for mastering the art of stacking sandbags and then unstacking and restacking them again because somebody decided that you need to do that. That's efficiency that you can't really measure. Not with brains anyway. Amber, let's go. Okay. I don't know, counterclockwise around the room. I don't know what that
clockwise.
Well, I want to salute you and thank you to the Army landscapers for painting rocks white around the base. The enemy could see how neat everything looked before they blew it up.
Wow. Wow.
And also, is this a thing? Why? Maybe people in the comments can help us out.
Paint the rocks white?
But why?
You gotta have something for people to do.
Okay.
I mean, my assumption is with the Army, they'll figure out something for you to do. All right, Billy.
I want to thank the Army mechanics that keep all the vehicles mission ready by stealing parts from vehicles that were mission ready yesterday.
The Army base is just a revolving rotation of vehicles that are ready to go out on mission and vehicles that will be fixed from those vehicles tomorrow. Terrence.
I want to say thank you to the Army, and thank you for protecting us from Cuba and their cigars. I truly thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Rocks need to be placed. Callie Reyes says rocks need to be painted to increase morale.
Okay.
That's accurate.
That makes about as much sense as I thought. Okay.
By the way, if you have a salute that you want to do for a specific military branch, I want to invite you to put that in the comments, no matter what platform you're watching on. Billy is going to be grabbing some and putting them up at the end. You can just put the branch of the military that you want to honor and whatever you want to say to honor them that you think could come close to getting us canceled, but not all the way there. Well, I want to dive into the Navy. I want to thank the Navy, the fine, brave members of our Navy who are working vigorously to keep warm the wives of the Coast Guard members.
They're able to keep them at bay. Keep them at bay. You know what I mean?
Hey, all right, Amber, give us some gravitas.
I want to thank the Navy for the deck swabbers who made everything so clean you could eat off of it, even though you weren't allowed to. But if you did, it'd probably be pretty salty, right?
It would be salty. It would be salty.
Maybe sunflower seed. Notes of sunflower seed kernels.
It would be exactly what you would expect from a seaman.
Ooh.
Okay. Billy, what
she's
you
at the
got?
target.
Ansela says, damn.
All right, Billy, what do you have?
I want to thank the sailors that spend 6 months underwater just to come home and brag about a boat that can't stay afloat.
They can't even sail on the water. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Submarine. Okay. Okay. My thanks to the Navy is thank you for training Chris Kyle, because he has been the star of a lot of my dreams and my nightmares.
That's creepy, Terrence.
Yeah. Hey, y'all ever seen that man is a machine? He is a machine. Boy. That boy's scary. I don't want to be on the wrong side of his scope.
All right. All of the members of the military know that some people get better equipment than others. We're going to move on now to the Air Force. We're going to honor the Air Force. I want to honor the Air Force and thank you for proving to all of us that a luxury hotel with all of its amenities can indeed fly through the air. Congratulations.
I want to thank the Air Force for the guys and girls that keep the jets clean and looking sexy well parked, and giving our enemies something pretty to look at while we squash them, because apparently, want to see something sexy.
That's what you got to do.
There we go.
All right, keep it going, Billy.
Thank you to the pilots that call it combat when the coffee runs out in their offices.
Okay. That's a lot of these guys. I have a buddy who's in the Air Force. He's an officer in the Air Force. And it's like a lot of the jet pilots are these like 19-year-old flyboys. But these days, some of them get to go fly overseas. They get to do the stuff they signed up to do, drop bombs on stuff. And a lot of them, it's like the worst thing they're going to see. Oh, dear God, we pray that it is. All right, Terrence.
I want to say thank you to the Air Force for being the IT guys that saved America by rebooting the printer twice.
Congratulations, guys. You're doing a great job. Well, that brings us to the Marines.
Hoorah!
Hoorah is exactly right. Salutes goes to you, Marines. You've learned and taught us all that hoorah is the appropriate thing to shout in every circumstance. A wedding, a funeral, a bar mitzvah, while you're going to the bathroom. You've got one word and you learn how to use it. Good job.
Hoorah to that.
Hoorah.
I want to thank the Marines who run everywhere, even though vehicles existed. Cardio is courage. we get it. You're super buff.
We get it. You're in shape.
You can chill out.
Hoorah.
Yeah.
Hoorah.
I want to thank the riflemen that solved every problem with a bigger knife.
Ooh, okay. Now that's a knife.
And I want to say thank you to the Marines for being the first ones in. And we don't know really when you're coming home, but thank you.
Neither do they. They don't have any clue either. All right, and then lastly, the Coast Guard. Hey, we pick on you guys, but it's really good. I'm grateful to all of you who are out there putting in the hard work to protect our shores from drunk jet skiers. Nobody else could do that kind of work except for you. Special training you have.
I want to thank the Coast Guard for reminding everyone that sunscreen is tactical gear. And it's not a boat, it's a ship. Okay, for the love of God, it's a ship.
It's a ship.
I want to thank the Coast Guard for being the only branch that arrests fishermen.
Ooh, sick burn. All right, Terrence.
I want to thank the Coast Guard for patrolling and keeping the New Hampshire coast safe, all 13 miles of it.
And by the way, Dalton S. brings up something that did get brought up before the show. Hey, don't forget about Space Force.
Somebody forgot about Space Force.
I want to salute Space Force. What do you do? I think Space Force has probably got some of the most important work coming up in the next few decades. They're probably doing some of it now that we don't even know about because there's such a thing as a spy satellite right now. And even though I don't know exactly how to make fun of you, I'm going to figure it out for sure. You know what? Good job, Guardians.
Well, they're probably protecting us from the IA-138 or whatever that asteroid is, right?
Yeah. That
And
could
those
be true.
aliens
And the aliens
from the movie Alien. you
From
know?
the movie Alien.
I will say we forgot one very crucial branch of the military. Thank you to the Wolverines. I watched a documentary from the 80s.
no.
And they
Terrence.
saved us from China and Russia linking together.
Do you think that Red Dawn is a historical event, Terrence?
Is
Yeah.
it not?
Yeah.
Billy?
I thought that was a documentary.
Are you and Terrence not aware that Red Dawn is a movie about the Chinese and Russians invading America?
I'm
and
pretty
the
sure that's a
Wolverines?
documentary, but we can debate that
I swear
after.
I've met like all those guys and I've said thank you for your service. And they say, oh, yeah, for sure. Like those guys are heroes.
Oh, okay. All right. Very.
We've gone off the rails.
Let's see what the people said down below. Or is there any salutes from our people down
We're
there? There's
going-
a lot of people like, don't forget Space Force. That's fair. All right. I
Do
don't
they have
know where-
lightsabers?
Do they have lightsabers?
Because I'd sign up, maybe.
Coincidentally, lightsabers have been invented at this point,
They have been.
but not by Space Force.
Ah,
All right,
By a
we're
bunch
going to
of-
go through.
Missed
There's a bunch of
opportunity.
these.
All right, bring them up.
So ready? We're going to do quick hits right here.
Quick hits. Callie Reyes says, currently in the Air Force. You're welcome. Thank you very much. KC Holland says, USAF 1967 through 1976.
Wow.
Very nice. And the crazy Kevin 02 says 23 years USAF Port Dog.
This isn't military related, but it was a question that we asked.
Allison says, I made a spicy pasta and a pumpkin beer bread for dessert. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate that. We really peppered the conversation with some interesting food that Jim is eating. Cam the Man says, I salute my father who served 17 years in the United States Air Force. That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic. 17 years, a good long career. Give me a couple more there, Billy. Mark Perkins. I just want to acknowledge the soldiers that drank Iceland dry during the 48-hour leave circa 2023. Did that really happen? Can somebody fact check that for me? That's
I'll fact
amazing.
check
I
that.
hope it did.
Amber, can you fact check that on your phone?
Oh, I didn't
Did
even
we
have my
drink?
phone.
do
Oh, you
it.
didn't even
I
bring
got
your
it
phone?
here.
That's so professional of you. Isaiah, Navy Corpsman, FMF, 5 years. Hoorah! Thank you for your service, Isaiah. All righty. Keep dropping your cigar comments and questions down below. Jay says Chair Force,
Oh, no.
which is a good one. All right. I'm going to jump back into cigar comments and questions. Drop them down below if you got them. We are around the studio tonight talking about Espinosa's Labomba Warhead as we celebrate our veterans, their valor, and this incredible project that is around just about this time of year. We've also got some 4th of July drops and cool stuff that come from Eric Espinosa. You guys, for the most part, we're smoking La Bombas around the room.
Yeah.
Amber sort of cheated.
Well,
she did
and
a
Terrence.
knuckle sandwich puro.
I kind of missed the memo. I was a little
She
bit off
missed the
base.
memo. It was
I
a
just
little-
heard Espinosa and I was like, oh, knuckle
Oh,
sandwich.
yeah,
So.
no brainer.
But I've had the Warheads.
So behind the camera, Billy, Terrence, Warhead, what do you get from the blend? What has it got for you?
Warhead is delicious. I love these. Everyone says they're like super duper strong.
Mm.
I think they're well balanced and
Mm-hmm.
I don't get nicotine sickness, but I get that full flavor.
Mhm.
There's some sweetness to it,
Yeah.
not a lot of pepper. Really easy to I think it's an easy smoke.
Okay, that's fair. I came late to everything, so
That's what
I
she
just,
said.
Do you even have a cigar?
It's appreciated by some
I may or
folks.
may not.
But,
But,
it's not. It's not. Is Billy the only one smoking the Warhead right now?
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Wow.
I have an Espinosa and Escuro.
Oh, okay,
It was
that's
the
pretty good.
easiest thing for me to find at the humidor with all the lights off. So it was.
Mm.
People that
Yeah.
work here really need to get with it. You know?
Billy. Terrence likes to feel around the humidor with the lights off. He's a lights
It
off.
does feel
Fact
great.
checking came in.
That's why
Okay,
I
go
leave when
for
the
it.
lights are off.
It
Did we drank the accusation is that in 2023 our military drank what Iceland dry.
Incorrect. It was
Okay.
2018.
2018.
In
What did
October
we do?
2018, approximately 6,000 to 7,000 U.S. sailors and Marines arrived in whatever that is, Iceland,
Oh,
for
that's
the
a good word.
NATO military exercise. Trident, Druid, blah blah blah. Local
Blah, blah,
breweries
blah.
had this-
Reykjavik. I
uh,
wouldn't have got that either.
combined with their strong presence, local brewers overwhelmed with the capital city bars, causing several to temporarily run out of their beer supply.
Oh wow.
They had to send out emergency shipments to restock the beers.
Hoorah!
Who did we do it, guys?
Question
we did
mark?
It. We did it, Joe. All right.
We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe. Ben
Do
Boyd
not
says,
come.
do not come. Ben Boyd says, just a normal day in the Navy. And that sounds like exactly a normal day in the Navy. That's incredible. I feel like those in World War II, we made like a whole litany of movies like Inglourious Bastards. In 2018, we're like, yeah, we drank all the beer in a whole country. Quentin Tarantino's like, I can make a movie out of that. Richard Croteau says, another language Billy can't pronounce words in.
All right, but I want to put it in the chat here, and you all try and pronounce. Give it a second. That's not like an easy word.
Keflavik.
Reykjavik.
Oh, sorry, Terry. I was just reading Terry T. Rex. Thanks for steering me strong. Let's see here. Reykjavik. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Is this Reykjavik? I think they made a troll movie in that place, perhaps, that I've watched. Because that looks like a very familiar town.
Like the ones with the colorful, like little ogre things with the tall hair.
Yeah, like the kids
no,
movie?
like big, tall trolls.
Oh,
like
I think I
the
saw
movie's
that.
called Trolls. It's an amazing movie.
Where they
It's
chase people down.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a good.
Sounds
that's a
the
good
same.
weird movie.
Sounds like the same one with Justin Timberlake in it. Yeah.
Yeah, it sure does. All right, let's jump into a segment. We do this occasionally on the show. I want to keep the cigar news coming. We're going to jump into some headlines. This is what's happening in cigars today. If you guys haven't paid attention, as the holidays start to roll around, there is a lot going on in cigars. Some stuff that we didn't know was going to be possible this year, but I want to take you guys through a few things. First of all, this one I brought up specifically for Terrence. Go ahead and throw up headline 3 there. If you're a fan of the CAO, Terrence is standing up. He's getting ready to leave the studio. He's not.
I'm here.
If you're a fan of the CAO Amazon Basin, an amazingly rare and limited edition cigar.
Yeah.
Well, you took it down.
I did take it down.
CAO Fuma Importa has gotten its own exclusive Vitola with a CAO Outpost volume here. This is a holiday offering from CAO that brings that CAO Amazon Basin blend along with a list of some of CAO's other popular blends into one 5-cigar flight, I guess I'm going to call it. So that's exciting. And they did that just for this holiday season. So that will be a limited thing that happens.
Ooh.
Also, if you haven't heard about it, check this out. My father is celebrating with a Flor de las Antillas San Andreas that's arriving at TAA retailers and one other very special retailer that
Ain't no
I
way
know of. Oh,
I was going to
yeah.
say, do we know any TAAs or have a special?
Wait.
We do not know any.
Ain't no way. Oh,
You
that got
excited,
me
Terrence?
excited.
You excited?
Oh my god! Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a Mexican San Andreas version of my father's Flor de las Antillas, which was the #1 cigar of the year. I want to say this
2012.
was 2012. I was going to say 2014. That was a year after Prensado got it. Alec Bradley's Prensado. Well, now they've done this Mexican San Andreas one, and the cigar is, well, I'll tell you in about a week.
Can't
Very
wait.
excited for that. All right.
Really?
And
Oh my.
finally, to let you know about this, people were wondering this year if it was going to happen or not. Steve Saka teased a 2025 Stillwell Star Holiday Edition. Now, if you are familiar with Steve Saka, the Stillwell Star series, it's a set of pipe tobacco and premium cigar blends. They blend these two things together, and in some of these, he's created these really aromatic, even sweet blends. That like the Stillwell Star Holiday Y22. It was a cigar that landed with such popularity that Steve was more or less forced to bring it on as a full production cigar that's now part of the Stillwell line. Now, Saka has announced that next year, the Stillwell line will be getting a full makeover. Some of the blends will be going away. Some of the formats of the things are going to change. But this year, the Y2025 is yet another of his 6x52 Toro-sized Stillwell blends. And he says this is by far the best one he's ever made. So lots to be excited about, especially for fans of Stillwell or the aromatic blends, or even just people who enjoy lighting up a pipe once in a while. It's that very, very cool, unique experience. And those are the headlines. That's what's going on today in cigars. And as the holidays roll around, there's a hell of a lot more too. There you go. Terrence, what are your feedback on that? What do you think? Which ones of those projects get you excited? Which one gives you the most fear in your loins?
Well, you know what brings fear into me. Like, I fear no man, but Amazon Basin, that thing scared me.
Yeah, we can talk about this more during the after party. We can't really talk a ton about it here, but the truth is the Amazon Basin, Terrence is traumatized by it. He's really, I mean, he's taken aback by the Amazon Basin, and it's a shame. It really is, because it was a bad experience for him.
Do you need to hold up a little like teddy bear and be like, where did the Amazon touch
show me where the Amazon base touched you.
All over me, man.
Well, and it all stems from when you got lost in the Amazon Basin, right?
No, when I went to the Amazon, I met Tia. It was great. She helped me bring me back to civilization. Okay. Now we're still together, saving up for the ring, yada yada. But what I am excited for is that Flor de las Antillas Mexican San Andreas.
Yes.
That thing sounds damnable if I can make up a word to describe my excitement for it.
Speaking of which,
Rod Yankee says 69 did a comparison last night between my first Amazon Basin full size and the Dagger. Now, if you guys don't know, the Amazon Basin, we're going on about this project. It uses leaf from the Amazon rainforest. It's a very unique blend with a very unique filler. He said, I tried not letting the hype influence my view of the Toro, but I feel I failed letting it influence my view. So this is part of the issue with the Amazon Basin. Because it uses this hyper rare leaf from the Amazon rainforest, it's got, I mean, a lot of hype. And the fact that people really, truly love the cigar. But the question with hype always ends up being, is this actually a stellar out of this world blend? Or is it so hyped that people are enjoying it or saying they enjoy it because of the hype? It's the Pogs dilemma. Pogs weren't actually fun, but because everyone talked about them, people all went out and bought these stupid, cardboard discs and collected them. I did it when I was in elementary school. And so Amazon Basin, is it a great cigar? It remains to be seen. Of course, the Fuma de Cord in the Amazon Outpost pack is the way a lot of aficionados are going to find out.
Which I will say this about the daggers is, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but some of them are hit and miss. Some of them are like really, really good. And some of them don't hit the mark as well as some of the other ones. And then Amazon Basin, it's a yearly release. They make one blend every year, and then they drop that one time, and then I get phone calls for the rest of the year. But outside of that, some years are better, some years aren't as great. But with the daggers, it is a smaller vitola, so sometimes those do hit very, very close to the mark. Sometimes they are very satiating, sometimes they're very sweet, sometimes they have that unique funk that a lot of the other ones don't. But in contrast, same thing with the full size, depending on if you had a 2023 with the black box, the extra añejo, or 2024 or 2025, because those are the most recent releases, of course. It can definitely give you a different experience, but I can say with the varying amount of whatever they put in those cigars, it can lead you better one way than another.
Who put Nerd? Was that you, Billy?
I don't know who put that.
Nerd on both platforms, Billy. Now everybody's doing it. Nerd of nerds, bro. You started a revolution.
I don't have. Never mind.
Real quick, Amber, do you know what Pogs are?
Kind of, but they kind of missed me. Pokemon cards was what everybody was
doing. Do you know what Pogs are?
No.
We're getting old, Tim.
Pogs? P-O-G-S. Pogs? No.
Yeah.
Oh no, y'all don't want to put that on the screen. Take that down.
Yeah. Is that bad?
Oh, it ain't bad for all of us.
Was that a furry thing? Was that a furry reference? Was that a reference to people who dress up like dogs and do like orgies or something?
No.
Thank you, Jimmy USA. Jimmy's got it right. Pogs. Yeah.
I'll tell you guys more on the after party.
All right, we'll talk about it in the after party. We're going to go to the after party in just a little bit here. Listen, we got a little bit more to cover. And the only way to do it is to do a segment we do every week on this show called the Cigars Daily Nation Pick of the Week. Keep dropping your cigar comments and questions down below. Pick of the week starting off. I'll tell you this. The U.S. military has trained our men and women to be proud proud members of our military who follow incredible orders. But this one is from Eric, who's a service member in the military. He says, perfect way to end a 12-mile hike and walk to celebrate the 250th Marine Corps birthday, having the Battleborn, a Casa Carrillo cigar, and a Glenfiddich 18 year back home at PCB Cigar before going back to base tomorrow. I picked your picture, Eric, because clearly the military taught you how to take a photograph.
You know, we're still struggling. I was looking at that photo and I was hoping for a better photo.
You were.
The nation is still not there.
Listen. He's in the military. He learned how to zero in a scope, so he need to be able to see past whatever obstructions.
He's
are
looking. He's looking beyond his
You
target.
could shoot that cigar from 100 yards out with precision accuracy. Take a picture of it.
Shooting it with a camera, another story. Take a look at that, though. He did get a good picture of that Glenfiddich right there.
Yeah, a nice
Glenfiddich is
glass.
unfocused perfectly.
You
The
know,
cigar
when he was
itself.
taking it, he's like, damn, God, come on. That's good enough.
Camera, whatever.
Newfangled technology, damn it.
Posted on the internet. All right, very good. Next pick comes from the Cigars Daily Nation Facebook group as well. This one, listen, I'm going to say this. This is from Luke M. He says, darn it, Terrence. Wife was mad at me before I started liking El Rey. Now I have even more. Now, this is a picture of him with an El Rey del Mundo. And I wanted to give Terrence the opportunity to personally apologize to Luke's wife. So Terrence, Luke's wife, if she's watching right now, please take it away.
Well, I would like to apologize that he ripped off the tissue paper for it to look like a perfect do-rag for the cigar. Like, I'm just going to put that back up and cover myself a bit. He looks like a great do-rag. He tied it very well.
He looks sort of like the condom broke.
Mrs. M.
Yeah.
I apologize that they're so good. There's a reason I shill. There's a reason that it's just so always in the humidor. And I would like to say I'm sorry. And if you ever need to complain, please call us. I'll listen to your problems.
Luke says the cigar was fantastic, by the way. Don't apologize. Well, I'm sorry. It's already been done. The apology has been given. He said, I had to style it for the picture.
Can I put that back up real quick? Because
have at it. Have at it. We know that Luke is
Billy, I'm going to put you on screen real quick. He has an OG El Rey. Like, that is an Oscuro without the secondary blue band.
Yes.
So that thing's been marinating. So I know that thing was fan-damnable. That had to have been great, by the way.
Great either way.
On the topic of El Rey, can I just lodge a little complaint real
Oh, here
quick?
we go.
A complaint about El Rey with Terrence in the room?
Specifically Sultan of Sahara. I have a
Okay.
complaint
Oh,
about it.
yeah.
Let it out. Let it out. Let
Well,
it out.
here's the thing. Sultan's a great cigar.
Yeah,
but
it's fantastic.
created a little bit of animosity in the humidor because somebody, I don't want to name names, some people also like the appointment. And it's a little bit hard to smoke an appointment around here because somebody has their feelings slightly hurt.
Well, one's actually superior. I'm just saying. One is more superior.
You see what's going on here. So
okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's
Sorry,
one's just more superior.
Hold on.
What do you
So
mean?
everybody, I gotta say this. We all know that Billy spends all of his time on a yacht, so he doesn't know what's going on around. And I spend 10 plus hours a day in my office in front of a computer, so I wasn't aware that this interstaff situation was going on. So if it's all right with all of you at home, we're just going to do a little bit of like a conflict resolution right now together. Amber, what I hear you saying is that you enjoy the diversity of cigars.
Yes.
And that just because the El Rey del Mundo Sultan of the Sahara has a Cameroon wrapper and the El Rey appointment also has a Cameroon wrapper, that if you choose the appointment, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're hating on Terrence's Sultan of the Sahara.
Exactly. I don't have kids, but if I had kids, you love them all equally, but they're all unique.
That is complete. That's a complete lie.
Terrence, hold on a second. Hold on. And Terrence, I just want to say, what I hear you saying is, you rat bastard, if you don't like the Sultan of the Sahara, then you could go straight to hell.
Yep.
Is that what I hear you saying right now?
Exactly.
Yep.
Listen. Terrence is right.
Whoa!
Listen, I got to tell you this, and you've heard me talk about this before, but
Yeah.
when that appointment came, the
Yeah.
appointment's a good cigar. Like the appointment is
It is a fantastic cigar. I will agree.
Cigar. And so when they came out with that Cameroon wrapper in the middle of creating the Sultan of the Sahara, I was like, oh, son of a bitch. This is crazy. And fortunately, I felt, and Terrence felt, because that was one of the few like projects we did where we had lots of samples.
Yeah.
And so when the appointment came out, Terrence and I sat down and smoked them side by side. And we thought that the Sultan was like the superior one by far. Even Jay says the Sultan is amazing. Now that you've had the appointment and you've had the Sultan, do you feel ready to weigh in on it?
I like them both. That's the problem. Sultan is
Wow.
a fantastic cigar.
So you don't feel like you've got to pick a favorite here?
Yeah, that's the thing. I just don't want to pick a favorite.
Probably
Sometimes
the
I like the
safest.
little fruity notes in the appointment. Sultan's fantastic though. I hype it up all the time. Smoke them all the time. Smoked one this weekend. It's just you can't say that because there's only one right answer. And Terrence, and that is the Sultan just destroys everything else.
No, this is like saying something bad about the bangles around your dad when he's been drinking.
Exactly.
It's a situation.
No daughter of mine's gonna be an appointment fan.
Jimmy J USAA says Ambergler needs to take it up with HR. Someone bringing her a mirror. Wow, bring her a mirror. Wow.
Dang.
Jim J putting her in her place. Okay,
I'm just gonna say the way she talks about the appointment makes me want to put in an HR complaint. It's just I feel like she's disrespecting the Sultan of the Sahara just a little bit. I'm sorry. I just had to weigh in on this a little bit.
All right.
Well, that's fair. I hope that we resolved it here.
I think so.
Okay. Well, this is good. I'm glad that we could do this. That's a segment I very much want to do again. Fantastic. All right. Will says, for some reason, Mr. Tim, can you please talk faster? It's really cold outside. I'm talking for another 3.5 minutes before we go to the after party, basically no matter what happens. So
I just picture him like Dumb and Dumber when they get off the mini bike and he's just smoking his cigar. This show needs to hurry up.
The snot is frozen out of his nose. Wait, listen, I'm taking a comment here, by the way, from Cigar Hound Dog, who's got a spectacular YouTube channel in himself. Great reviewer. His platform spans many different social media channels out there. If you don't follow Cigar Hound Dog, I'd recommend doing it. The guy knows what he's talking about with cigars. He's doing a fantastic job. Cigar Hound Dog says, I got marshmallow notes from the Sultan of the Sahara. And Terrence, I'm curious, what is your he also goes on to say nom nom. Nom nom.
That is like,
which is got is that a technical rating for that cigar?
No, it's like so I've been in, like, I've talked to him before, and when he says nom noms about a cigar, that's like when you take a puff, you blow the smoke out, and you're like, num num. Like that's a pretty high rating from Hound Dog, if I could say so.
I'm going to put this out there though, Hound Dog. I want to tell you this live on the internet, and quite frankly, all of the guys from Cigars Unbanded. What the hell are you guys doing with rating systems? You've all got your own rating systems. I just did a simple 0 to 100. That felt like a normal thing. It's like a grade. It's like a letter grade in school, which I know is completely foreign to children of today because you either get a satisfactory, extra satisfactory, or like a participation badge. But when it comes to reviewing cigars, what is it? What is S tier? What the hell is that?
That's Peter, actually.
I know it is. I don't even know who rates things how or what. I thought we had a consensus about how this reviewing thing was done.
Is it like diamond clarity that it makes no sense
It makes
to like?
Yes, it's the 3 C's: cut, clarity, and carrot. What is the cut of the cigar?
It's like tennis rules. What is that?
It feels
what the hell is love?
I gotta tell you something. The way that Hound Dog and all the guys from Cigars Unbanded, the way that you guys rate and review cigars makes me feel old. Okay, it makes me feel like the kids get it and I don't get it. Okay. All right, there you go. Mike
Get all of our
Deffenborough.
feelings out tonight.
Mike Deffenborough says, just followed Cigar Hound Dog on YouTube. Very good. Everybody should do that. All right, there we go. Listen, we're going to go over to the after party right now. This portion of the show is going to continue. John Weiss says
Nice.
7. Very good. Don't
Weiss
do that
keeps
in the
us
comments.
young. Yes, sir.
Don't do that in the comments, guys. Stop that. Stop it. Okay. Listen, we're going to go to the after party. This show will continue, but it's only going to continue on Rumble and on our community on Cigars Daily Plus. We're going to tell you a little bit more about Espinosa's Warhead Labomba, the project here, and we're honoring our veterans for their valor and celebrating the Warhead. And you guys have a wonderful evening. Before we go, I'll do one more thing. Cigar Hound Dog says, gotta get you our abacus to rate cigars now, Tim. Damn.
Hey, he buzz balls better than anybody else. Pause.
Oh man. All right, there we go. Join us for the after party. We will continue this episode right now, but only on Rumble and on the community on Cigars Daily Plus. Have a amazing week. And if you're a veteran, if you've served in our military, listen, we only get to do this kind of stuff because men and women like you did what you had to. You followed orders, you served our country, and we are all grateful and proud to have you as in our community and as servants of our nation. Thank you very much. We will see you all on the after party.
Live your lives S-tier style.